Hello and welcome to FutureNet. In this video, we're going to take you through the registration process. We're going to give you a run through of the entire social media platform, and we'll finish off with the FutureNet business. This is the area where you can make money from your FutureNet platform. There are a number of different ways that you can make money, and we'll go through them step by step, and we'll give you a good introduction on what this company is all about. So let's start off with FutureNet registration. Now, as you can see, we're here on the home page, and over here on the right hand side is your registration. Now, you're going to enter your first name and your last name and the email that you want to associate with your FutureNet account. You're then going to repeat the email, so you'll just copy and paste the email, put it into here. Then we need to put in your date of birth, create a username, a password, and then we're going to just repeat the password. We're then going to select our gender, so obviously female or male, and then all you need to do is to tick this little "I'm not a robot" capture box, and then you're going to click on registration. That's as simple as it gets. So what will happen then is you will get an email. It may not come within the first few seconds, so you may have to wait for a few minutes for it to be received, and you may want to check your spam or junk folder just in case it gets sent to that particular folder. But you'll get a registration link, and you'll be able to access the account by simply typing in your username that you created and your password. And this is at the top here, so this is my username, and then you're going to put your password in at the top, and then you'll just go to log in. So that is very, very quick and simple. So let's now log in and take a look at the FutureNet social media platform. Now, as you can see, I've actually set up a secure code confirmation, and this is just a extra layer of security. And what you do is when you actually log into the site for the very first time, you won't see this page, but you can go in and set up your secure code confirmation. So I'm just going to enter in my secure code confirmation. And the way that I do that is I've actually downloaded onto my mobile phone a app called Google Authenticator, and this will link to this website. And I'm going to just type in my code, and this changes every single time. And I click on confirm, and then this will take me into the actual website. So here we are. This is the FutureNet social media platform. As you can see, this is very similar to Facebook, and in fact the whole site has been built around the same system as Facebook, purely and simply because it means that people can navigate the site much easier because everybody's familiar with Facebook. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top of the page, and as you can see, we've got this little section here. I've got my name and I've got my image. In fact, I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger so you can get a better idea. So there we are, that's a bit better. So I've enlarged the screen. So this is my profile, this is my username, and here we have the same functions as you would have on Facebook. So you can see who has sent you an invitation for a friend request. You can see your messages, and you can also see, let's have a look, you've got the notifications section where people are commenting, liking and sharing your posts. We have a little refresh button here. And then you want to come over to this little series of cogs. So this is where your profile is going to be set up. So if we click on there, and it opens up all these different options. So you can create your profile. You can come in and check out your account. You can add your profile picture. We've got a mobile app. We've got overview, limits, and we'll talk more about that later. You can actually sign up a new friend. So you can actually create an account for friends that you already know. You've got fan pages that you can create. So you click on new fan page or go to your fan pages. There's a help section, and then of course a logout section. So let's just go into the profile for one moment, and we'll take a look at the profile. And this is my FutureNet profile. And as you can see, again, very similar to Facebook. And when you come into this section, you can actually start to add in information about yourself. And I'll tell you why we do this, because there is something very special that's happening with FutureNet, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit more about that. as we get further into this video. But here you can add in all of your information, so your name, date of birth, your email address, your Skype details, telephone number if you want to put that in there. And then we have this section here where we're really asking you for some interests. What are your favorite movies, your sports, your literature, games, music, etc.? What's your job? What's your relationship? And this is really for the purposes of advertising, because FutureNet is a social media site that you can actually advertise on. And of course, targeted advertising is incredibly important, and all of these different sections are all going to be filters for advertising functionality that will be coming later on with this platform as it is being developed. So very exciting to see all of these different filters for different aspects of everybody's lives, the things that they love to do. And this is how we can target our advertising. So very, very important that you fill in all this information. So let's just take a quick look at we'll go back into this section here, and you can go in and put in your profile picture. So if you click on your profile here, you can add in your picture, whichever picture you want to put in there. You can delete it again if you don't like it, and you can also add in your main profile picture, and this is of course me here. So very, very simple. And again, if we come back up to the profile section, I'm going to just click into the account section. So if I click on your account, this is where again you can make changes to the information that you've already put in there. You can put your address details, also languages, and your password, etc. Now also, this is where you will be asked about the security code. So very important to have this two-step authentication. In my view, it's just an extra layer of protection, and something that protects us all from unwanted visitors, hackers. There are always people out there trying to spoil things for everybody. So you can create your Google Authenticator code by downloading the Google Authenticator app. There'll be a link in here that you can use to do that. Of course, I've already set mine up, so that's now not showing up in here, but you'll see that once you log in. So that's it, guys. That's the easy section: your profile, your account, your picture. So let's go back into my main profile. So if I just click on my image, this will always take me back into my main profile, and you'll see here I've got 3,793 friends. This is the number of people that I've been able to connect with since I joined back in March of 2016. So very, very quick to build up new friends and followers. You can see my referral link. This is the link that you're going to give out to your friends, family, work colleagues, business associates, because this is social media, guys. Everybody is into social media, and this platform, as I'm going to demonstrate to you later, is very, very different to all the other social media platforms, because this offers you a chance to actually make some money at the same time. So this is your affiliate link, and you can just copy and paste that, and you know, use that as a way to refer people into the social platform. So one of the things that is important to know about FutureNet is that when you actually engage on the platform, you are then going to be in a position where you can earn small amounts of revenue for purely and simply engaging and interacting. Now, the best way to generate revenue from the free social site is to utilize the chat function. The more people that you engage with through the chat, the more revenue you can earn. And this is about literally, you know, going in and doing all the things that you do on Facebook and Twitter. You're reaching out to people, you're chatting to people, making friends, you're liking people's posts, you're posting images and videos, and you know, there are people, as you can see, people do use this a lot. People are liking and commenting, and it's, you know, it's a really, really awesome social site. Now, it is a relatively new social site, and there are further developments on the way. So this is not the finished article, guys. A bit like Facebook, it took Facebook a number of years to fully develop into the sophisticated platform that they have today, and it's the same thing with FutureNet. They are working continuously on building this platform into a much more sophisticated site. and there is a reason behind this, as we'll explain a little bit later. So now, if we want to go onto the timeline for the platform, then all we do is we come over to the left-hand top corner and we click on this FutureNet logo. So as you can see, if I hover there, I can click on that logo, and this takes me into the main timeline. Now, as you can see, this is very similar again to Facebook. You can see other people's posts, you know, and people post their business opportunities. They post just silly pictures, they put in videos and talk about things that interest them, I guess. You know, this is something that we all love to do on Facebook, and you can scroll through and watch videos, you know, connect with people, message them, do all the same things that you would normally do on Facebook. Now, there is a difference to this, as I was mentioning earlier. Over here on the left-hand side, we have this column here with all of these different tabs, and you can see I can actually close these all off. In fact, if I close them off, we'll go through them one by one. Okay, so let's start up the top here. We've got our main page. Now, if I click on here, it's going to take me back to the main page. Now, I'm already logged in, so all I need to do is click on Go to Board. It takes me back to where I was previously at. So again, I'm going to just close these down because I want to go through them one at a time. So let's take a look at the company in more detail. Here we have our management team. Now, the company is a Polish company. It was set up a few years ago by Stefan Morgenstern and Roman Zeman. Now, Roman is from Poland and Stefan is from Germany, and they teamed up to create FutureNet. And if we scroll down, you can find out a bit more information about the vision and the mission of the company, and you can see some images of the team that they have working every day to build this platform into a fabulous social site, and a site that will allow people to actually generate really great income. So this is some of the information. This is their offices in Poland. Now, they're in the process of actually opening up further offices as this company has started to grow and expand very, very rapidly. They have offices opening up in India, in Brazil, and in the Ukraine. So the business is expanding at a rapid pace. So let's just go back into this section and we'll go and have a look at this information section. Now, here we have information on events that are being held, on webinars, meetings, newsletters, etc. And you can just come in and click on each one. We've also got a really important aspect of this actual platform and the business. Now, future games. Everybody knows that games is a very, very big business, and we all play these games on our mobile phones. We all play them on Facebook, and in fact, Facebook make a significant portion of their revenue from the games that they promote on the Facebook platform. And the difference with FutureNet is that they are actually doing the similar thing, but the main thing is that they are sharing the revenue with their members, whereas Facebook do not share any revenue with any of their members. And FutureNet are actually building their own games. They have third-party game makers, and they have their own team now that are making games for FutureNet. So it's very, very exciting because all the revenue raised from these games goes back into the FutureNet business. So and is basically shared out to the members. So let's go back and take a look at the next section. So we were talking about the business. I'm going to come back to this in a second, but first of all, I want to come down to the products. Now, FutureNet is a company. It is a real company, and it produces real products that people can purchase. And they have products which include their FutureNet landing page system. They have a momentum system, which is a web funnel for marketers. They also have a future cloud storage where you can actually purchase cloud storage if you have large files that you want to store. They have future blogs, so you can create your own FutureNet blogs. They have FutureNet video email and video production and web templates. Now there are more products that are going to be coming over the course of the next few months, and very, very excited about that. So lots more to come in this area. So let's now go back to this business section. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there is an element within this platform that will allow anybody, if they so wish to actually build a real business from the promotion of FutureNet. And they've done it in two ways. And if I click on this business section, they have the Friends Tree back office and the FutureNet Pro. And we're going to start off with the Friends Tree back office. Now, if I click on this, now each one of these matrices costs a different amount, and it starts off at $10. And these are all one-time payments. These are not recurring payments. These are one-time payments. Starts off with $10, goes all the way up to $1,000 in the royal position. And this is for those people that are wanting to make money from this platform. And what is significant about this is the fact that when you buy into any one of these matrices, you are also receiving what we call media points. And you can see here it says 1000 MP. That means 1000 media points. And this is important because what you can do with these media points is you can exchange them for the products within the company. So if you wanted a FutureNet landing page or a blog, you can actually purchase these through utilizing these media points. So it's very, very important to understand what that really means. So what you'll also find is that when you join any one of these matrices, you will actually be able to receive a 5% commission from anybody that joins under your affiliate link to FutureNet and then upgrades into these matrices. So you're going to make a 5% commission, and as of course your team builds, because what happens when they join the matrix is that they go into what's called a 3x10 forced matrix, which means that anyone that comes into your particular matrix from any member that you brought in is going to fill your matrix, and you're going to get a commission passed up from every single one of those people. Now, if I show you my back office and give you a little insight into the commissions that I've been able to generate already, I've generated over $5,400, as you can see, in revenue through this matrix. And this is a passive revenue stream. You know, every day I'm making small little bits of money from when people join, and this is all being done without me being involved. People are, you know, passing this business on to others, and I make 5%, plus I make a matching bonus. So I make a matching bonus from anyone that any of my personally referred people bring into this business. So as this builds, you can continue to receive this commission, and it builds, of course, on 6 different levels. So if I go back into the 6 matrices, as you can see, you've got this $10, you make 5%, which would be 50 cents. On the $25 level, I'd make $1.25. On the 50, I'd make $2.50. On the 100, you'd make $5. On the 500, you make $25, and on the 1,000, you make $50. So as you can see, if I click on my $500 matrix, you can see I've got people in my team, and you know, I'm getting a 5% commission from that revenue plus a matching bonus. So this is something that just builds on its own. It literally is just a question of showing this to people, and when they decide to upgrade, you make use of the media points, get involved in the matrix and share with others, then you're going to get those commissions coming through. So that is one aspect of the business. Now, if we go back to the main business page, I'm then going to take you into the FutureNet Pro business. So if we click on FutureNet Pro, this is the traffic exchange that the company have introduced. In fact, it was launched on, I believe, the 8th of April 2016. And this is a way that you can actually generate revenue from a number of different ways. First of all, this is a traffic exchange. That means that you buy advertising space on this traffic exchange, and then you are qualified to be able to receive a revenue share. That means that you can receive a share of the revenue that the company generates as a whole every 15 minutes. So I've actually gotten, as you can see here, 95 advertising packs. This has allowed me to receive 95 shares of the company's revenue every 15 minutes. So each advertising pack costs $50, and with that you get 800 views to any website of your choosing. So for example, if we come into, we'll come into the advertisement section. If I just come over to this side, And if I come into manage advertising, you can see in here I've got a number of different advertisements. These are all contextual ads. So you write basically what it is you want to say in your ad, and you get allocated views. And obviously, you know, you can put in whatever you want as long as it's not illegal or it's not anything pornographic of that nature. So but pretty much you can advertise more or less anything that you want to advertise in this platform and drive traffic to your business, which is the most important thing. But like I say, well, if you go back into the main site, you earn a commission, a revenue share from these advertising packages. And for every $50 revenue share package that you purchase, you're going to make $60 back. Okay. And that is important to understand. And you have to then ask, I'm sure you're then asking, where does that $60 come from? Well, the $60 comes from the overall revenue generated by the business. And I'll go into a little bit more detail in the next few minutes. Now, we can also earn revenue based on bringing in people into the business. So if we are a team builder, we can show this to other people. They join the Future Ad Pro, and when they buy an advertising package, you can actually receive a commission from your team. So here we have the different levels of commission that you can earn when you sponsor people into this business and then they go on to buy ad packs. Now, we have 5 different levels. Now, the first level, level 1, this allows you to purchase a maximum of 50 ad packs, and there's no cost to that. And what happens is you will receive a 3% commission from every advertising pack that anybody that you refer into the business directly. So this is a nice little extra income stream that you can earn, but you can take it on to the next level. Now, as we progress, as you purchase more advertising and you want to earn more commission, you can actually earn commission on 5 levels of referrals. So what you'll notice is we have a fee, an annual fee for each of these different levels. And my advice is to go for the $180 per year. And this will allow you to then open up all of these different levels, these 5 levels here. We've got the 8% on level 1, 4% on level 2, and then you get 1%, 1% on the final 3 levels. And these are all commissions that get passed up to you when you are at that $180 a year level 5 package. Now, of course, this money really does go into actually helping to boost the company, because they're hosting all of this advertising for us. So, you know, they have to be able to cover their costs in terms of hosting, etc. And the more advertising you've got, the more views coming onto the site, the more the hosting costs. So that's why they have a fee. But it's great value for money, because you can, as you can see, you can have up to 1,000 packs and you can earn these revenues. And I'm going to give you a quick example of some of the revenues I've been earning. So let's just go into commissions, and I just want to show you very briefly some commissions that I've got for today. Now, today is, at the time of recording, it's 9:52 on the 31st of May 2016, and you can see here already today, if I just highlight all of these, this is the 31st. All of these commissions have been paid through team members buying advertising packages. And if I can just quickly top this up, we've got 5, 15, 25, 29, 33, 34, 35, 39, 45, 85, 89, 91, $95 in referral commissions so far today, and it's only coming up to 9:53 in the morning. So plenty of time for the rest of the world to wake up, and for my team members that are scattered all over the world to start purchasing more advertising packages and building their business. So very, very exciting. And of course, you know, we were talking about the advertising, and it's important to understand that you can actually advertise any of these different businesses that you may be involved with, or if you want to advertise things like Amazon as an affiliate, or even eBay, you can put all this on there. So you can make money through the advertising as well, because this gets you know, this goes out to people that are watching these ads every day. So it's an audience that you've got captive. So that's a very, very important element. Now, what I'll do now is I want to go back to the main site because I don't want this video to carry on for too long. But let's go back to the main site. We're going to go back into the social media site, go back into the board, and I just want to explain about the way the company makes money and how they're able to generate this $60 for every $50 that you put into advertising. Now, we already spoke about the games. There are revenues being generated from the FutureNet games. These are people coming in, using the games, playing the games, and then upgrading into the different premium levels of the games. That commission is put back into the company and it is paid out to the affiliates. Now, of course, the matrix commissions, that money also goes into rev share. That helps to pay the affiliates their portion of the revenue. We also have advertising. This is the most important element. You can see here we have sponsored ads. So what you'll notice is we've got some advertising here. We've got a sponsored ad here. This is the Men's Health magazine. We have a Fly Emirates advertisement. We have a fashion label here. We have more advertising for the games. We also have a finance advertising, BMO, Harris Bank, and there's going to be more advertising coming along the way. So this is important to grasp, that this business is generating revenue from advertising. Now, they also generate revenue from their products. Obviously, people can purchase these products as well. So all of this combined revenue goes into the overall global pot and is distributed to the active affiliates that are taking part in the revenue share aspect of the business. So very, very powerful. Now, I want to also stress at this point that there is no specific time frame for each of your ad packs to generate that $60. It can only obviously generate $60 based on real-time revenue being generated. So the script runs every 15 minutes, and whatever income is generated, it then distributes that income, and over time your packs will mature at $60, and that will mean that you're actually making that extra $10 profit on top of the free advertising that you've now had with the $50 investment into your traffic ad packs. So that's the business in a nutshell. There is a lot more to it. I could go on for hours, but I don't want to drag this out any longer than I need to. This has been a very quick overview so that you can grasp what this business is all about. I can tell you also that there are new things coming to the business over the course of the next few months. Some very, very exciting new elements being added. The website is being progressively worked on to become more sophisticated, and more elements are going to be added in. And there's one final thing I want to show you before we leave this, and that is you can also win prizes. You can win prizes from a mobile phone right up to a Porsche Panamera, and this is really, really exciting because there are very few companies that offer these types of prizes for growing your business. So I've already won a mobile phone. I'm very close now to winning my laptop, and then the next is a trip, a nice vacation, and then we're looking at these fantastic Audi cars, Audi A3, A4, A6, and then the main prize being a Porsche Panamera. Now, this is something that's there for everybody to go after, and as this company grows and builds, there will be people that will be making gains in this business and will be getting these prizes. So very, very exciting indeed to have that element. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in getting signed up, then just sign up for free, check it out, create your profile, start connecting with people. You'll make some commissions just through doing the connecting, like I said at the beginning of the video. If you want to get involved with the business, it's very, very simple. Get started with your matrix, $10 one-time fee, or you can go right up to the full 6 matrices and build for the long term. And you've got the Future Ad Pro, traffic exchange and revenue share element of the business, which is very, very exciting. And already people are making significant returns in this, not only through the affiliate commissions, the revenue share, but also through promoting their other products and services. So thanks for watching. Hope this explained the business to you in a relatively simple way. and we now look forward to working with you over the coming months to build this FutureNet business.